All regular guys.
Well,
At least this
Houston
was a
gave that
better
game
game than
away,
the
didn't
last one.
they? Probably would have won if it wasn't for Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud was abysmal.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I'm scared of Houston, the way their defense looked against Pittsburgh. But, man, even as good as they look today, Drake May's going to eventually score if you just keep giving him the ball. It's unfortunate.
Stroud were really bad.
It's like the third time you jumped off, Jason.
I don't know why.
I just realized your note.
Yeah.
So did y'all watch the game last night? Did y'all do a live last night?
No, I didn't watch but the first quarter of that game.
It's gonna be hard to beat Seattle, especially in Seattle. Whoever wins this game's probably gonna suffer the same fate.
Can't believe that Knicks is hurt.
Yeah. I think they can beat New England. The Super Bowl is going to be another task. We'll see.
Oh, you got it back.
Their line's been playing like shit tonight. Like usually the Rams have a pretty good offensive line, but they're getting creamed tonight.
The Rams haven't looked good in 4 or 5 weeks. They should have lost last week. They got lucky.
I will say I think they should be using Kyron more in this game because I think he
Yeah.
looks better than the passing game.
There they go. That's a 10-yard gain right there. You all right, Roy? You lose your voice? You yell it all out or something? I ain't heard you say nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
No, okay.
Okay.
Our screen pass.
That Denver special.
Yeah. 3rd and long.
Man, it was so funny watching the Texans Patriots game, man. It was just interception to interception to interception. Oh no, you can fumble it back to you, and man, it was just turnover city back and forth.
The weather wasn't good there.
No, I mean it's about the same as what we're looking at. It got a little bit better when the rain stopped and turned to snow.
This is a really bad game by Stroud, though. I understand you play normally in a dome and that weather stinks, but that was terrible.
His release is too slow. When he gets ready to throw, he like pulls it back and he leaves it back here for a whole moment and then throws it. It's so weird. And that's when he gets hit. He's getting hit during that time frame and fumbling it.
Who's Stroud?
The last 2 weeks. That's what I've noticed.
It's crazy, right? Hey, let me call you back. I got to stand in line. Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to file a claim, while Geico's claim support is available day or night. I mean, I don't know about that, if anything. Excuse me, what are you waiting for? No one knows.
Who do you think is going to win tomorrow?
Indiana.
Indiana. They got like a 37-point spread on that thing.
Miami's been playing well, but Indiana looks like the 2018 LSU Tigers. So I don't think it's fair for Miami.
Oh,
You keep popping in and out, Jason.
Huh?
You keep popping in and out.
If it happens again, I'll try it on my phone
Okay.
because I don't know why it's doing that.
Just letting you know.
Indiana's has so much time though to throw the ball, and Miami's not going to give them that. They're going to be all up in his face.
I wasn't on Indiana this year. They proved me wrong so many times. I would almost be willing to take that spread. They're destroying everyone, bro. And I don't think Miami's bad.
The spread
Indiana's
like
on a
this,
different level.
taking Miami in this and the points or whatever, when this kind of spread or whatever, it's 18-6 in favor of not picking Indiana.
But the last time I've seen anything like this was a couple years ago when TCU went and they looked good going into the championship game and then just got completely destroyed by Georgia by like 50.
Well, the same thing happened when Nebraska had Eric Couch and they played Miami. They said, "Oh, they're untouchable. You can't beat them." Miami was a huge underdog in that, and I think we pretty much shut them out. We demolished them. And
I wouldn't expect that.
again.
I wouldn't expect that this week.
I don't know. Our defense is stout.
I don't know. Indiana looks like the best team in football by far.
If they can stop Ruben Bain and I forgot what the other edge rusher's name is. If they can stop them from getting in the backfield and disrupting the play, sure. But we got playmakers in the secondary too, and our offense, man. Darius Toney.
I just think Mississippi almost beat Miami, and I think Mississippi's probably not that good either. So I'd probably go Indiana.
They just beat A&M, Oklahoma State, and Missouri. All these teams in the top 10. Their only losses
was overrated this year.
They'd be undefeated too if they didn't lose to these two no names.
A&M played one team in the top 25 this year and lost.
Well, they beat Notre Dame on a last second.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not even true.
Oh, that might be
that
true.
Was kind of a controversial
Notre Dame
ending
good
with that one.
They ended up not being good.
But because a lot of the big teams were playing each other and beating each other up, and you had 2 and 3 lost teams in that playoff, you had a bunch of teams like Texas A&M, Texas Tech. These teams, they had a relatively soft schedule, and they just beat everybody who they were supposed to beat, and they made it. And then they were ranked really high because of their win total, but that's why Texas wasn't in it, because Texas played a harder schedule and lost 3 games.
What I do like is I do like the fact that they have more teams in the playoff bracket. I think it definitely makes things more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of these small schools being in it. I don't see why we had to have Tulane and James Madison when they had 0 chance of winning.
Maybe they play each other to see which one makes it in as the last seed or something.
Yeah, that's what I said to Jason earlier.
Because it's not like college basketball where you have all these like Cinderellas. It's a one game, and basketball is just different. Like you can have an off game, and one of these no name teams can pull off an upset. Whereas in college football, it's just not going to happen. Like
what happened? Caleb throw a pick.
Yeah.
Again. But yeah, I'm not expecting Miami to be in that game tomorrow, so hopefully they keep it interesting so that the game's actually good.
Yeah. Like you said, as long as it like it draws you in and it makes it fun to watch, I mean, I'll take that even if we lose. You know, a blowout's going to be just complete disappointment, though. So,
because Miami's been playing well to get to where they're at, but I do believe they've been playing out of their means.
They would be the number 1 seed, though, if they didn't lose those 2 games to like no name schools. They would have been number 1. They were like number 2 or number 3 when that happened. They were ahead of Indiana at that point.
Indiana didn't start off that high.
I mean, so Miami would have been 1, which maybe them coming in later helped them out.
Well, in 2 years of the 12 team playoffs, only one of the first round buys has ever made it past the first game. So, and that was Indiana. Last year, all 4 of them lost, and this year, 3 of the 4 lost.
Isn't that wild? And that would normally be your teams that you're watching to see who's going to actually win the championship.
Yeah,
if they lose.
Exactly. That's the point. That's why I like the 12 teams. I think Texas could have made a run like Miami if they got in because they just looked better than the other teams.
They did. They definitely started coming on strong towards the end.
Yeah, when it mattered. The same thing with Miami. I think Miami almost didn't get a chance to even play.
Yeah, I mean, they're lucky. I mean, they could have put Notre Dame in instead.
Me and my dad were talking about it. Instead of Tulane and James Madison, it should have been Notre Dame and Texas. And I think we would have had a much more exciting playoffs than 2 guaranteed losses. Like if you played Tulane or James Madison, that was a free win to go to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
At least put a good team in there.
His name is back. I y'all says Super Bowl under his name.
Yeah, the last one said the Super Bowls are destiny. I think it's a little optimistic having Stidham as your starting quarterback.
I wouldn't go with that background.
What?
It's showing your kitchen.
Oh. I don't know what the hell it's doing here.
You got to switch the camera, I think.
Oh, what it's doing. What is it?
Over here pulling a Brian.
You are super close. Just let you know.
Yeah, well, I didn't anticipate having to get on the phone here because I don't know what's wrong.
Well,
you switched to your phone.
Next year, your fantasy name can be Bo nicks his ankle or something. Told you the ghost of Micah Parsons came back for revenge.
So, what were the two games we got yesterday? What was the first game? Buffalo.
Yeah, it was the Buffalo Denver game.
I really thought for a second, I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. Buffalo's about to come back here and win this. Like that last drive, I was just like, and they took it to overtime, right? Trying to make sure I remember this game correct.
Yeah. If Buffalo wasn't stupid at the end of the first half, they might have won by a field goal.
Yeah. Just crazy how Denver keeps these games so close but pulls them through.
I
Yeah.
told you it doesn't matter if they play the Jets or the Bills.
There was a time period there where, well, he's gone, but there was a time period. There he is. There was a time period there where I thought, man, Denver's really about to walk away with this thing. And y'all had that chance. And then y'all decided to keep Allen in it.
You should
They were-
reset your modem or router, Jason.
Oh, that's going to cause all kinds of complications if I do that right now.
I'm just saying that's what you should do.
That's going to wreak havoc on all my stuff right now. That's the problem.
It should automatically reconnect.
Oh, it does something to my printer, and it takes me about 30, 45 minutes just to get my printer back online.
Oh.
I don't know. I might just have to deal with it tonight.
I said it.
Viva Las Vegas.
All right.
That reminds me, Jason. You remember when you ran away from the window?
Yeah.
You broke your ankle.
Huh?
You broke your ankle.
Oh. That's great.
Oh, snap. Denver just signed Ben DiNucci. He's going to be your Super Bowl MVP.
He's not even going to be active.
I think I have crutches, actually.
I might have some in the garage. I don't remember.
What is he talking about?
Who?
What is Roy talking about?
Something about Jason's
Crutches?
broken ankle.
He talking about these shorts?
Yeah, I made it one where I ran from the window. And so with Bo Nix breaking his ankle, I'm going to have to break my ankle as well.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. I got some.
You find a way
Trip
to-
on the curb and break your ankle. That's funny.
It'd be something like you didn't see it on camera either, but I did break it.
And then you can say something like, sometimes a win isn't a win.
Well, we're going to the Super Bowl.
What?
We're going.
You don't believe that?
I do believe that. I don't think the Patriots are beating us in Denver. I don't care who's the quarterback.
Then you caught something like a virus or some illness.
2 words, Nick Foles.
Still don't feel like that's the
Maybe-
same thing.
I do because I think Nick Foles was garbage.
Nick Foles led them to a 13-win season a couple years before that.
Yeah, he's garbage.
He was good enough to earn a contract that he sucked at.
Yeah.
In what, St. Louis?
I've seen the Giants carry Jeff Hostetler's horrific self to a Super Bowl with 5 field goals against one of the best 49ers teams that they had ever put out there. I've seen, Denver carry Peyton Manning's corpse all the way to the Super Bowl. Couldn't throw the ball past like 15 yards.
I will say that there is a pot. Oh, he's gone. Hi again.
This is getting old.
Jason, I was going to tell you that there is a cause for optimism.
Yeah.
No one has been able to game plan against the backup. So there is no time to prepare as a defensive coordinator. It gives them a little bit of a leg up if they call the right plays.
Yeah, the stuff I'm reading is that Sean Payton has no intention of being conservative. He's going to use the same game plan that he would have with Bo Nix, minus a few extra running plays, because I don't think that Stidham can run as fast. We'll see how that plays out. I don't think Darnold's as hurt as everybody said he was.
I didn't even know Darnold was hurt.
Well, he supposedly
Although-
he's oblique, and then he didn't practice Thursday and Friday, and Schefter tweeted out.
I mean, his statistics show that he didn't. I mean, he might have been injured. It was everybody else that played well. He only had like 143 yards passing.
If we get a Drew Lock versus Jarrett Stidham Super Bowl, it's going to be rough.
Oh, 124 a touchdown. He really didn't do a lot. Walker and the defense did everything.
I do think they can beat New England, especially if the defense gets in May's head.
I think it depends on what New England comes to
Got to
play.
keep New England under 13. You got 13 points or less. You have to if you even want a chance to win that.
I think Stidham can do okay. I don't think he's going to go out there and light it up, but I think they can put up 20 points.
I just feel like Nix has got a little bit of ability to move around the pocket that I don't know Stidham's going to be able to do.
Yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
able to get those receivers to break loose and get open.
But like I was looking at earlier, no one really was giving Bo Nix any credit all season for any of these wins. So now it's all of a sudden they're totally doomed without Bo Nix. Well, it's either one or the other. You can't have it both ways. Either he was that important to all of our wins.
No, but he's been your starting quarterback all year, so that makes a difference.
Yeah,
Whether
but
people believe in him or not.
I mean, regardless of all of the stuff you're saying right now, he's still better than Stidham. So I mean, like,
Agreed. By
you
a
know,
lot.
that it's two different conversations.
I've been hearing people crap on him all year, so I just feel like you can't have it both ways.
All it means is if they didn't think you had a chance with Bo, they definitely aren't going to think you have a chance with Stidham.
Oh, well. We've seen a lot of backups come in this year and play very well.
Well, if Stidham succeeds, then that just shows how much you don't need Nix. How much he wasn't the answer.
It depends on what he goes out there and does. If he's just going out there being a game manager, not making mistakes, and the defense does what the defense is supposed to do.
Are you like jerking off in the corner over there, Roy? You all right? Do you really need a therapist?
What?
Can't
Can't hear you. Speak up.
What's wrong with you, man?
Speak up.
I said, what's wrong with you?
What is wrong with me?
And you're like hiding in the corner and shit.
Did you watch the game last night, Brian?
I watched the game, but that was yesterday. It's a whole new day. You just join us. Other people. It's just a couple weeks later, that's all. You didn't think they were going to win anyways, remember?
Take one more step.
Okay.
Ask me that question again, Brian, after the live.
What are you doing? Okay. Can you clean up your mess too? What'd you say, Roy?
I said, ask me that question again after the live.
Okay.
You know who would be good right here? It'd be Patrick Mahomes.
Huh? I don't know, but I can come tell you goodnight.
Look at Parkinson go.
Apparently, we're not really doing anything, so.
That's the biggest pass play of the game for them.
No, we're not doing it right now. They can hear you on the computer.
Probably.
You run the ball more. Oh, it's dangerous.
So you think Mike Tomlin actually stepped down, or you think he had a conversation? They said, "Hey, we're going to fire you, but we're going to give you the respect to let you just resign, so it looks like you're walking out."
The second one.
Second
Sounds
one.
like he retired. He doesn't want to coach at all anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He said he's going to take a year off for sure, at least. You know, I mean, it's impressive. Only Tom Landry has more winning seasons than he does. I mean, to never have a losing season, but since 2016, he's only 3-6 in the playoffs. So I mean, something had to change. since they had the combo of Big Ben, Antonio, and Le'Veon Bell, I mean, they really didn't do much.
I think part of the problem is they're stuck in that middle where it's like 10-7, 7-10, 9-8,
Yeah.
and you can't get good draft picks.
Yeah. But I mean, once Big Ben retired, they had nobody to take his spot. So,
But he's always been good enough to even make them respectable, even if the roster is lackluster.
no, and I think that's commendable. So, I mean, I don't think he was the problem regardless, necessarily, but it does make you wonder, did Big Ben and the team that he had make him look good, or is he really that good of a coach? It's kind of like the Brady Belichick. What did Belichick really do without Brady? But I think we can all agree Belichick's good.
Yep.
That defense definitely won games for Brady for sure. Then we got Harbaugh going to the Giants. I think that was probably a good spot to go. Young quarterback. Their defense looks nice. They got a young defense.
He'll get longevity there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they're in a position to really build a little bit more this coming draft to where they can actually be contenders next season if they get the right pieces. And if they got any room in the free agency to bring, I don't know how much money they have right now, but if they can even bring a veteran piece in too on whatever they can't get in the draft or maybe don't think they can get in the draft. I mean, I really think they could be an instant playoff team next year. Eagles are going to take another step back. I mean, this is just the way they're built. They're going to take an even further step back next year.
And then Stefanski went to Cleveland. I mean, Atlanta.
I think if the Eagles get rid of A.J. Brown, they might be better off because he seemed like he was the answer to that team.
Yeah. Commanders, I don't know what to really expect of them. I think they're just going to be in the middle of the division at best.
If they could stay healthy, they can be close to what they were 2 years ago, but they've got to keep everybody healthy, and that was a big problem this year.
If the Cowboys can find some offensive line help and another defensive piece, like a safety or somebody to coordinate the back of that secondary who can also come up and hit. If we can get one of those and another offensive lineman, I think we could win the division. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough division next year, even tougher now that Harbaugh's there, that's for sure.
I think the Giants are going to be competitive right away.
Yeah. No, I almost put them at 1 or 2 in the division automatically. I really think it's going to be Cowboys 1, Giants 2, Commanders, and I really think the Eagles drop all the way off. I really do. I know it sounds silly, but
what about this year makes you think it's going to be Dallas 1?
huh?
So what about this year
They're
makes
just
you feel like Dallas
just a
is gonna
couple
win the
defensive
division?
pieces off. And I think either in the free agency market or in the draft, they can hopefully get those things in. They just need They need another lineman, and they just need some secondary, like a safety. Maybe even another, like a Reuben Bain. Oof, if they could get Reuben Bain. Oof. Put him on the other side. Oh, man. And that's about where they're at in the draft, where he would probably go around the 12 to 14. Come on, Jerry. I know you're watching this, right? You like 4 regular guys, Jerry Jones. Come on, Reuben Bain. First round. Let's go. That's in.
He's the
I'm
Cowboy fan to know, Jerry. Hey, Brian, if Caleb or Drake May wins the Super Bowl, do we then exchange $50?
We already. I guess, yeah. I guess that too, right? We said if they met in the Super Bowl, whoever won. So I mean, if one of them actually wins the Super Bowl, I mean, I think that that's different. Head to head. I agree with the bet because they're head to head. But if the Bears lose and Drake makes it to the Super Bowl and they win, I don't agree with it because Chicago could win it next year, and that's not what the bet originally was.
In all fairness, Caleb would have to have played better competition too, so I agree.
But if it's a head-to-head matchup, I mean, I'll go ahead and bump it up so we don't have to wait 10 years to figure out an answer, or 20 years. I mean, one of us might get Alzheimer's and not even remember the bet. And then
Seems kind of soon, Brian.
And then it becomes a huge
something?
argument trying to, no, you owe me this money. I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about? I didn't hear what you said, Roy.
I laugh. It was funny.
So who do you think the best quarterback coming out next year is?
The best who?
Best quarterback next year.
Like that's in the league or coming out of college?
Coming out of college.
I don't think any of them are that good.
Think they're all garbage?
I don't know about garbage. I don't think any of them are that
They're all
great.
they're backups.
But I'm not a huge fan of Mendoza. That
But yeah,
kid out
you're
of
over here
Ole Miss,
saying he's going to whoop Miami.
coming out this year. He's not bad.
And why do you think he's going to beat up on Miami so bad if he's not that good?
Because Indiana itself is good.
Well, he's going to the Raiders, so that's the problem.
Yeah, that's another problem on top of it.
Like, he'll have weapons, but I don't know who they're going to have as a head coach.
It'll come right back open, but somehow it actually has to force the close.
So we've got three tight ends in the game there. And so what it does is it takes this really good defensive line of the Rams.
Here, one of y'all's TV like really good.
You're welcome.
Said, fuck
It's
you.
probably mine. Has it been that loud the whole time?
Yes.
You can
Yeah.
hear it in the background, but it doesn't sound super loud.
You know, like I kind of want to see Caleb win, but I also want my preseason Super Bowl pick to happen too. So
Who? Rams and who?
I picked Rams, and I can't remember. I think it was Ravens. I think can't really remember who. We'd have to go back. I think it's recorded. I think I might have picked the Ravens and the Rams.
I remember I picked Chiefs and somebody. I don't remember. Because I just wasn't going to pick against the Chiefs.
So, do you think now how things have unfolded that Minnesota should have kept Sam Darnold and let JJ just sit a couple years like a Rodgers, and maybe they would be
Sam wanted
team?
too much money. We didn't have that salary cap. We had too many other pieces we needed to fix. We would have been able to fix if we kept Sam.
Because I
Besides,
feel like
it's not,
the Vikings are built to win right now.
it's not Darnold doing it, though. It's the defense.
But he's
Like,
helping
Darnold
not lose
hasn't-
the game, and he is making plays.
Well, ask the Rams the last time they played what happened.
No, we've already got three.
Well, 2 times ago. He threw 4 picks against the Rams earlier this year.
So I mean, at 41, that's better. It just made me sick. It makes me sick, but it.
What are you watching, Roy?
I was seeing if there was a video that said it.
I'm pretty sure I said Chiefs and somebody right before the playoffs started. I don't remember who my preseason picks were. Probably no, it wasn't. I wouldn't have picked the Chiefs before the playoffs, but the preseason, I think I said Chiefs because Roy got mad. But I don't remember who my NFC pick was.
All right, well, that makes up for that drop you had earlier. And roughing the passer. Ooh, another 15 on top of it.
Sleepers. Trey Harris. Amika Mbuka, Matthew Golden, Quinshawn Judkins. Moving up, Omarion Hampton, Henderson, RJ, Scary Terry. Moving down, JK, Saquon, all of the Rams, which turned out not to be true. James Conner.
That was Jason that made that assumption about the moving down.
Yeah, he thought Stafford was
Going to get
good.
hurt.
That's
Yeah.
what all those experts were saying. I was just kind of going by all their medical information, and they were wrong. So, lesson learned.
Well, I don't have a video that says our preseason, so.
Third and 1.
He's going to go for it if it's fourth down anyway.
You got to, right?
With 4 minutes, you do.
It's the one time it would be justified. Of course, if they had kicked a couple field goals.
Bye.
2 field goals ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, if he would have kicked field
Still
goals,
need a touchdown.
it'd be 17-16 right now.
Oh, you shouldn't have jumped. Why are we running? Why'd y'all run the ball, though?
Mm.
You should have cut in instead of jumped. You try to run that guy over. They needed like somebody behind him too to help push the pile once he got stopped. Here it is. It's the game.
They got 3 timeouts, and they're going to have them pinned. They still have a shot.
I
don't blame them for going for it there, but if they did have 2 field goals, all they would do is just kick a field goal.
How do you not see 48? He's just sitting in the middle the whole time.
You're Caleb Williams. He still struggles to see the field.
I think this game is more on Ben Johnson, though.
Sure, but that particular play was Caleb Williams not being able to go through progressions or read the field.
Realistically, if you just kick those other field goals at 17-16, you kick
Yeah, they would have kicked the field goal and took the lead.
19-17. You got the lead.
You got to take the points. And this point, when it's in the playoffs, it's defensive battles. You got to take any point you can get.
Absolutely, because you're playing the best of the best. I understand if you're playing like the Jets or the Raiders or something, but you're not.
Good news, good news.
T-Mobile home internet is what we talk about. Why don't you ask me a question for once? Okay. Wow. T-Mobile home internet. $5 a month. We need to take off of this. You're obsessed. Okay. Yes, T-Mobile's got home internet. $35 a month and guaranteed for 5 years. It's glorious. She smells very sexy.
It's over.
Over.
They'd have to get one more first down and really make it official. I think I would have passed the ball there. Go for that first down, finish them. Now you give them an opening.
Coming down to the wire.
Wow.
Man, Caleb is delivering a clean ball. Can't argue with that.
Every fourth quarter. You must be a lot further ahead of me.
Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
Wow.
They're gonna roll.
I just got when I was talking when you said that comment, I was watching a run play.
If they score, they're gonna roll the dice, aren't they? They're gonna go for two.
No one else was calling it, so I had to do something. Life at the party. Spark. The gin in your juice.
Fourth and 4.
Will Caleb do it? Oh no!
No.
It's Ben Johnson's favorite down.
Dan Campbell Jr.
Ben Johnson lives for the fourth down.
If it's possible to,
kneeling right now.
if it's possible to let us further behind people have a chance to see it without knowing what's happened, it'd be pretty exciting. You know, as a football
You don't
player.
know what's happening. I didn't tell you jack.
I'm just saying your reactions have been before the plays have happened on my end.
Yeah, I already know that part.
Right. I'm just asking if you can put a delay on this play.
I was gonna do all the time. I was gonna do that just for y'all. Well, Jason went out in the most inopportune time.
What?
Most
See
ridiculous.
that nonsense? See that nonsense?
Like a straight
Utter
Madden
nonsense.
play.
Yeah.
What are they playing? College ball over here?
10-year-old
Ridiculous.
kid playing Madden goes all the way back and just flings it up.
You know, if Ball didn't lie, that he'd miss this.
The ball didn't lie.
That's right. That garbage play. Garbage luck play.
It went into his arms, the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean,
The
legit,
ball
it
didn't
did.
lie.
Oh, Ball lied. That play should have never been. He should have been sacked.
Or
I don't know what the
Caleb's just
defense
that
was
good.
doing.
You gotta finally
No
give him
idea what the
grace.
defense were doing here. Like, how did you guys let this happen?
Because they rushed him. Everybody rushed.
It has to be offensive PI or something.
Look at number 85. Just nobody's gonna be on him.
Man, some offensive PI or something.
What is
man.
up with
How do you get that?
that cornerback?
How do you get that open?
How did he not guard him? Like he
Either
has
one of them?
him one-on-one. He must have not have thought Caleb was going to throw it that way. How do you let that happen. You got one job to do. I want to see it from the end zone angle.
Oh, they show it too. They show it from the end
I want to
zone.
see what that cornerback was doing because there was no reason for him to be off of him.
You tell me what you think
I think
then when you
that's a
see it.
push off. I think that dumb corner just stopped.
No, he ran up. That wasn't really a push off.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing.
I don't think he saw the ball in the air
Yeah, that's it. He didn't see the ball.
because there's no way you're just letting him catch that ball if you know it's in the air.
That's right.
Not have enough time to try and get a ball down for a field goal.
All you gotta do is get a field goal, one big play and a timeout. Maybe even two plays and a timeout. Two timeouts.
I'll spoil it for you. They are in OT formation.
Why spoil it?
Gutless cowards.
Yeah, big spoiler. OT.
You got Puka Nakua and you got Devontae Adams. Heave it up there.
I'll be right back.
I just don't know. Why don't you? Are you worried about the fumble or something, and then they're in that field goal position, or what? Crazy, another overtime game. Been some good matchups in these games in the playoffs.
You know, except last night's.
Yeah, I'll accept last night. That was, man. Walker woke up. Y'all could not stop him. That's for sure.
Our defense was garbage. It's been injured. We had nobody. Our linebacker
Y'all been
core was
fighting and playing
decimated.
through it, though.
Yeah, so what? Like,
Yeah.
the writing was on the wall a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think the winner of this game is going to suffer the same fate, though.
I agree with that. That defense is just ridiculous.
It's just the thing too is that you build confidence. You just keep building confidence when you shut people down. But at some point, you hit a top to where you get too overconfident, and then you start jumping on routes maybe you knew you shouldn't have before you got a big ego, and then now it's a big ass touchdown behind you because you jumped a route that you had no business. So it could come back to haunt him, and make him too aggressive. Maybe they end up having a lot of penalties because they're too aggressive, pass interference here, holding. When you start thinking you're the top dog, you get a little handsier. I don't know. It could come back to bite them. What team do you think has a better shot against Seattle, Chicago, or the Rams?
Probably the Rams, just based on Stafford's experience.
Yeah. Technically, they should have a higher, more explosive offense.
I think it's the same. Pretty much a coin flip to me.
The one thing I will say is that Stafford doesn't really have that much mobility in the pocket these days, where Caleb can maybe evade some of the rush and turn it at least to a 2-yard gain versus a 7-yard loss. The
Rams played that way too conservative that last couple of months.
And then if you even think that they have a chance, which one of these two defenses has a better chance of shutting Seattle down?
Like they both have
I think it's the same too.
Think they're equal.
50-50.
Yeah, not one's better than the other.
Seattle's really not that much to speak of. It's the defense that keeps them dominant.
I think Chicago's run defense is way worse than the Rams. Not that the Rams are great, but I don't think Chicago can stop the run, and that's Seattle's sweet spot right now is running the ball.
I mean, if they stack them and just try to let Darnold beat them, still a smart move. And last night's game doesn't mean anything to that because we don't have a defense.
There we go. Having a Larry.
But
If the Rams do this, just do a little bit more of this. They should have been doing it all game. I bet they'd be winning. They'd have 30 points by now if they did some more running. I'm curious how many run plays they've called this game. Let's see if I can find that stat.
That's what you audible to.
This is the down you guys need to throw it on. "36 attempts. So 36 pass plays to 26 run.
Why would you
Or
call that
27.
a retarded play?
Wow. Oh, wow. You got Puka Nakua and Devontae Adams, like Mr. Always Open. What? Was Puka and Devontae on the side of that play? It looked like they were on the sidelines on that play. What the fuck?
Disgusting.
No way. Why would you want to lose the game? Call a timeout. Why would you call a play that did not have Puka and Devontae on the field? It's an obvious run play, right? Stupid. I feel like everybody took a bunch of Benadryl before we got on tonight.
Oh.
We're down.
If I did that, I'd already be asleep.
Ready for the first double OT playoff game in NFL history?
Yay.
I feel like this game's going to end on something stupid.
Going to end on a field goal here in a little bit.
Caleb interception sounds right.
Sounds normal.
How many interceptions does he have versus other quarterbacks in the league?
I don't know, but he has
I don't know. I can look.
two in this game.
How many were off the receiver's hands?
0.
I didn't see them. I saw the one.
They were all crap throws.
Caleb has 9 interceptions if you count the postseason.
Through the postseason. How many did he have in the actual regular season?
Or he has 11. He had 7 in the regular season. He's got 4 in the postseason.
So just 7 in 17 games versus every other quarterback in the league. I bet that ranks near the top. I bet there's only 4 quarterbacks that got less interceptions than him that played as many snaps. At best. Why are we running the ball? Why are these teams running the ball so much right now? This isn't the first half. This is overtime. These are first half plays.
If you count total QBR, Caleb is 16.
Uh-oh. It's Ben Johnson's favorite down.
See, I just knew they didn't get a first down because you said that.
If they don't get it, they lose the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 yard, right?
Fourth and
They got to be able to get this.
I wish they wouldn't have, just because they wouldn't have.
Wow, that was too easy. Why do you keep saying it's Ben Johnson's favorite play? You think he just goes for it every 4th down or what? Is that why you're saying that?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Just like Campbell.
Where do you think he got it from, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know. Campbell seemed like he stopped doing it as the season went a little bit, though. He wasn't having as much success.
I mean, they're still both very reckless. I think they got off on one another, going for it on 4th down. They had some success with it. Made for good TV, that's for sure. Good football.
I mean, with Ben Johnson and the weapons that Detroit has, I mean, why not? There's just so many different ways you could go with it. Like, there's not a bad choice. And it's almost that good here. I don't know if it's as good of an offense. I mean, Gibbs is pretty damn good. They don't have Swift is not Gibbs. Oh no! Who were you throwing it to? Were you trying to throw it to DJ or to Burden?
Dang. In one game, he's thrown half the picks he's thrown all
Right.
year in 17 games.
He's
It's
trying
like-
to get up there with Stroud.
It's like I know the future.
That's 5 interceptions in 2 games. Sounds like CJ Stroud and Josh Allen.
Yeah.
They say they
Who's
still
he
got
going
it.
to on this one?
Oh,
Oh, did DJ Moore let up on the? Did he stop running the route?
maybe. He might have stopped running the route.
So
Either way, Caleb deserved that. He threw off his back foot just like he deserved it in that one end zone play that tied it all up. Like, you can't be throwing off your back foot and just getting away with it every time in the NFL. It's the NFL. It's ridiculous.
you got to run the routes, man. You can't just stop running. QB scrambling
Just
for
pull-
your life. You're just gonna stop running.
He just pulled a Randy Moss.
Parkinson.
That's what I'm saying. You can't even put that on him, Caleb. I mean, don't get me wrong. Caleb threw the pick, but I
Off
only
his
put
back
half
foot,
of that. Only half of that's on him.
I think that was on his back foot.
That's why I said half of
Unfortunately,
it
on a
goes to
stat
him. The
sheet,
other half, the receivers got at least run.
Unfortunately, on the stat sheet, it's 100%
I mean,
on
I
Caleb.
get that, but man, the receivers got to run to that. I mean, you can't just stop running the route.
It's a great catch.
Wow, nice.
Wow. Oh well, for getting our $50 this year.
He didn't snap it fast enough.
Oh, okay. His foot touched to get it back. It didn't drag. Did it tap?
Hey, Brian, what if May wins? Drake May wins the Super Bowl this year, and then next year, New England goes to the playoffs, but Chicago does not.
No. The bet is what
No.
the bet is. The
No.
only way it modifies is if they face each other in the Super Bowl.
Which isn't going to happen now.
Well, that's fine, but that just means whoever's out of the league sooner. So it goes back to a 15, 20-year bet.
Wait. What if Drake May wins the Super Bowl, right? But then the next year has a career-ending injury. Caleb goes on to play, but that does mediocre. Then who wins?
I mean, technically, I win.
What?
Now, I think that should nix the argument because that's not fair. It'd be the same way with Caleb.
I mean, that's fine. If there's a career-ending injury, then that happens within the next couple of years, then I guess, sure. I guess the bet never happened. But after 10 years, I mean, you get injured. That there's no longer that play card. Maybe even after 5 years.
Let's say after 5 years, Drake May wins a Super Bowl, but then they both do mediocre. However, Caleb outlasts Drake May by 1 season. Then who wins?
I have to see what the stats are. I don't know.
Stats. The Super Bowl doesn't count?
I mean, it definitely contributes, but what if Drake May play like the 20th best quarterback in the league those next years, and Caleb played as a top 5 quarterback those years, just didn't get a Super Bowl, then yeah, that one Super Bowl gets nixed out by the 10 years of good versus bad play.
I suppose.
I mean, how many years does the Super Bowl how many years does that Super Bowl give him to not be better than Caleb moving forward? Like, how many years can Caleb be like 10 QBs better than him? Like, how many years does the Super Bowl give him?
What is
Five,
it?
5 years? You
What
can
is
have
the
5
Super
years
Bowl
of it?
equivalent to? Yeah, 5 years sounds about right.
Okay, so
Yes, the equivalency is 5 years of elite play versus one Super Bowl. But that means Drake May would practically have to be garbage. And I don't know, man. It doesn't look like that is going to be reality.
I think Ben
Yeah, 'cause-
Johnson's only going to keep building on what he's got here, and he's going to get a Super Bowl. So
They both looked similar last year, and May looks better than Caleb this year. So,
I think that's arguable.
well, one of them's in MVP talks and the other one's not, so it's not arguable.
I mean, it's still arguable to me.
It's not.
I happen to agree that it is
AFC
arguable,
looked weaker.
but Drake May
Doesn't
does
matter.
I
look
think
better.
the Patriots and Bears are going to have much harder schedules next year, so it's going to be interesting to see how that factors in.
Probably not, because the Patriots still get to play the Jets twice.
Yeah, but they'll get every other first place team.
Yeah, but the Bears get the entire NFC North twice.
Yeah, and the Patriots get the Jets and the Dolphins.
Right. So it's like,
Well, we know the Jets are going.
There's no question which division
Dolphins
is
could be
tougher.
competent if they got the right pieces.
But I still think even with teams struggling in the NFC North, they're still worse than every team in the NFC North.
Drake May.
The Rocket.
We still got to beat the Broncos, man.
Well, it doesn't look like Caleb's even going to beat the Rams in the divisionals.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's just an ankle, Jason, don't you think that Nick should just shut up and tape it up?
Yeah. Pour a little Robitussin on it.
Yeah. Rub some Robitussin all up in it. Soak it overnight, as a matter of fact. It'll be super powered by then.
Put one of those little blow-up ankle things on.
Right.
Let him go out and play.
He can play in a
Be all
boot,
right.
bro. Let him play in a boot. It's fine.
Tell him to walk it off.
I still can't. No one can pinpoint exactly where that injury happened.
They're saying that it was on the kneel down, is that he got stepped on the kneel down.
But that's not what
On the
Peyton
kneel
saying.
down.
I think was the one before that. But I can't
They're
find any
saying on the
visual
kneel down.
evidence on either one of those plays of where he hurt that foot.
Yeah, there's not.
Then maybe they're paying him to not play so that Denver has a good reason to lose, so that Drake May can go on and win the Super Bowl.
I don't think so, man. I don't think that anybody has a chance against that Seattle defense.
I don't know. I feel like
They're-
Denver and New England's defense are both good too.
Agree.
But what does that have to do with Seattle's defense?
Nothing.
Unless those defenses are going to go play offense.
I'm just saying. I think that those defenses can stop the other offense just as well.
Sure. I mean, it could be a 6-3 game.
I mean, we're still talking
I
about
know
Sam
Charbonnet
Darnold. aren't we?
avoided serious injury.
Why are they
Stop
talking
taking
about
so
Sam
many
Darnold, right?
chances? I don't understand.
Why are they risking interceptions?
Yes. Why are they doing that? Exactly.
Why aren't they just?
Running the ball?
I mean, how far?
They didn't
where
want to
are
risk
they at?
missing a
Are they
field
on the
goal again.
20?
Mavis Beacon.
Can this guy not kick a field goal?
Oh, right.
I don't know when
Oh,
it's
42
cold, it's like
year. It was a
kicking a
42
brick.
yard. I mean, but still, you couldn't have ran plays that got it closer. Not
Exactly.
trying to throw it deep in the end zone.
Twice in a
You
row,
missed it. Oh, he got it.
he made it. It's
That was
over.
close.
It's an NFC West kind of thing. Not my kind. Makes me want to
What did I
throw up.
say?
when I'm watching
Where did
that
I
game.
say the Super Bowl champion for the NFC was going to be out of the West? Called it.
Most people called that, but you did specifically call the Rams.
I did. But I called it even before the playoffs started. I said it was going to be out of the West. I've been saying this since week
The only team
16.
that I don't want to see win, it's out of it now, so I don't care.
Lose. Just an automatic lose. At least the cheats aren't in it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I like Josh Allen's not in it. Lamar, Mahomes, Hurts.
Hurts definitely the Eagles.
Stafford's really the only one that's been around, for a minute in the playoffs. So
If he wins, does he retire?
I think they got one more year. I think he's got another year. It's just if he's willing to put it in.
Stafford. I don't know. I think he's
super-
done if he wins.
Yeah.
I just feel like
go out on that high note.
if Devontae Adams is willing to play again and stay together, Puka Nuka, can't even say it. I think the three of them though together.
I mean, he may have made it this season, but they probably gave him a lot of medication just to make it. So I could see him thinking about it regardless.
If I'm him, I'm pulling a John Elway and I'm going out on top.
Agreed. Because the way they made his back injury seem before the season started, that he might not play this year.
He was just having some
So if he goes
spasms.
out and wins on a year that he was predicted not even to play, I'd retire a champion.
Yep.
Well, from someone who has back spasms occasionally, they just flare up. It's a flare up. That's all it is. And then you got to treat it and it goes away. It's just, it doesn't really seem like it ever flared up down the whole season.
He has like herniated discs or something.
Right.
Yeah, herniated disc. Multiple.
But just because you have herniated disc doesn't mean they flared up if you manage it correctly. So obviously he didn't aggravate them all year because he was never even like on the injury report for a back all season.
I do think he was taking a lot of medication.
Very much possible, but
he made it. He's here. He's got at least one more shot.
2 more games. That's all it's got to take.
I
can see him retiring. I mean, why not?
I don't think they're going to win in Seattle.
I just, for someone who, as well as he's played this year, he's obviously can probably do the same what he's doing this year, next year, right? I think, personally, if you love the game this much and you love winning, that competitiveness in you is, I don't know, for me, I'm pushing it for one more year if I think I got a team that could actually win it again. If I think we could run it back, I'm going for it. If we lost a bunch of major defensive players or I lost Puka went somewhere, Devontae, like if I lost a lot of my key players, that's a whole nother story. But if you think you can run it back, I don't know. I'm too competitive. I don't care if I've been in the league for whatever. I'm almost 40 years old. I mean, I'm 44, but I'm just saying I'm going for it. I'm just too competitive.
I think it depends on how he feels.
I don't think he feels any different than he feels right now. You know what I mean? Like next year, whatever condition he's in right now.
He retires. I'm sure the Rams will not want him to leave.
I just think that team's got one more season, and they lost a couple defensive players that really hurt them midway through the year.
We'll just bring back Jared Goff.
Now, another key thing though is how many of the coaching staff is going to go. That was one concern I had for the Rams in this game is I heard like 3 different coaches had interviews. So I was like, how much of a distraction is that going to be for this game? I mean, obviously it hasn't really been, but
All right, I'm gonna log off of the live then. Appreciate whoever was here, multiple people, 4 regular guys.
deuce.